The final week of September 2025 is not just another week on the calendar, chosen one. It is a turning point written in the unseen fabric of destiny. From the 24th to the 30th, the air will feel charged. Moments will carry more weight, and events will seem to unfold with unusual speed and precision. These days are set apart, designed to reveal truths you've been waiting for and to align you with opportunities that will feel both sudden and divinely orchestrated. Everything you've walked through until now, every delay, every test, every moment of uncertainty, was preparing you for what is about to unfold during this extraordinary week. This is not the time to doubt, not the time to hesitate, but the time to rise into the fullness of what was promised over your life. Before we go further, I want to ask you, chosen one, to stay with me until the end of this message. Watch every moment, because something in these words will awaken the confirmation you have been waiting for. I also encourage you to write your warmest wishes in the comments below, along with the numbers 333 and 777, as a sign of alignment and activation. These symbols carry weight when they are declared together in unity, and your participation fuels the very energy that makes breakthroughs manifest. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, because we are gathering 10,000 awakened souls, united in light, in destiny, in purpose, walking this journey together. Your presence here is not accidental. It is a divine appointment. From the 24th to the 30th of September, doors that were sealed shut will swing wide open. Things that seemed like they would never move will suddenly shift in your favor. Expect a disruption, a breakthrough that will feel like the walls of limitation collapsing all at once. These days are not ordinary. They are designed as a launching pad, an explosion of destiny that will lift you to the next level. The energy of this week is intense. It will demand your focus, your awareness, and your willingness to step boldly into the unknown. Those who remain attentive will not only see the shift, but will be carried by it, like a wave that has been building for months, suddenly cresting with unstoppable force. You may already feel it, chosen one, the stirring in your spirit, the signs in your dreams, the way synchronicities have been appearing more often than before. Numbers, repeating symbols, unexpected confirmations, all of these have been whispering to you, preparing you for the grand unveiling of this week. Pay close attention to the 24th, for it begins with a subtle alignment, a quiet rearranging behind the scenes. By the 26th, momentum increases. By the 28th, things intensify. And by the 30th, a culmination arrives, something you will not be able to deny. What was hidden will be revealed, what was delayed will be released, and what was impossible will suddenly become reality. This week is like a pressure point in time, designed to push you into your purpose. The resistance you've been facing wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to prepare you. Just as a seed must crack open to release life, you too have been under pressure, waiting for the right season. Now that season is here. The 4th week of September 2025 is that breakthrough season. Everything changes, everything accelerates, everything multiplies. But hear me clearly, it will not just be about receiving, it will also be about responsibility. With great expansion comes great stewardship. You will be trusted with more, not to hold it, but to channel it, to be a vessel for greater impact, greater influence, and greater light in the world. Some of you will notice unusual conversations happening during this time. Words spoken casually will hold deep meaning. Encounters with people you didn't expect will mark a shift in direction. You might even feel pulled into situations that seem random, but these are not coincidences. They are carefully designed moments, orchestrated to position you exactly where you need to be. Do not dismiss them, chosen one. Do not ignore them. Every detail matters this week. The universe will be speaking through the ordinary to bring you into the extraordinary. You will also notice that distractions will intensify. As the light grows, the shadows will resist. Old patterns may try to re-emerge, doubts may try to rise again, and the temptation to fall back into comfort zones may appear. But this is where your awareness must remain sharp. This week is about crossing thresholds, not retreating. Stay aligned, stay awake, stay intentional. If you push through, the reward on the other side will be greater than you imagined. The resistance is proof that something massive is unfolding. Chosen one, remember this. Explosions are sudden, but they are built on pressure that has been building for a long time. This week will feel sudden, but it has been years in the making. Trust the process, embrace the moment, and prepare your spirit. What is coming is not small, it will blow up big time. The shift you are about to step into will not just affect you, it will ripple into every part of your life, into your family, your finances, your destiny. This is the kind of change that marks a lifetime, and it begins now. As the days unfold within this powerful window, you will begin to notice that time itself feels different. Hours may feel stretched, as though more is happening in a single day than in entire weeks before. Opportunities will begin to overlap, and you will feel pulled in directions you may not have considered before. This is a sign that you are stepping into accelerated alignment. The universe does not waste time when the window of breakthrough opens. It compresses events, it magnifies decisions, and it amplifies results. Every choice you make during these days will echo louder than usual, carrying more weight, creating ripples that will extend into your future. Pay attention to the small choices, because even they will hold great significance during this extraordinary week. There will be a sense of unveiling, as though a curtain is being pulled back to reveal something that was always there but hidden from view. You may suddenly see opportunities in places where you once saw only obstacles. People who once overlooked you may begin to notice your presence, your gifts, your value. Doors that were once tightly shut may begin to crack open, inviting you to walk through. This is not accidental. It is the timing of destiny. The final week of September is the spotlight moment, the season where everything you've endured begins to make sense. What was confusing will become clear. What was delayed will become possible. And what was once considered too difficult will now unfold with surprising ease. The energy will feel like a storm, but not one meant to destroy. It is a storm of change, sweeping away what no longer serves you and making room for what is essential. At first, it may feel overwhelming, because sudden change often shakes our sense of stability. But look deeper, chosen one, and you will recognize that this shaking is the very thing that clears the path for your next level. Some connections may end abruptly, some routines may be disrupted, some plans may fall apart, but all of this is designed to redirect you into alignment with the greater plan. Do not cling to what is being removed, because it is only making space for what is far greater to arrive. During this time, you may also feel your emotions heightened. Waves of excitement, nervousness, anticipation, and even uncertainty may wash over you in quick succession. This is because your spirit recognizes the magnitude of what is unfolding. You are not just facing a minor shift, you are standing at the edge of a destiny-defining breakthrough. The emotions that rise are not signs of weakness, they are indicators that something bigger than you is at work. Breathe through them, ground yourself, and remind yourself that you were chosen to experience this. You were prepared for this season long before it arrived. One of the most powerful elements of this week will be the way clarity arrives. Answers to questions that lingered for months, maybe even years, will suddenly appear. You will know which direction to take, which people to trust, which path leads to fulfillment. It may come as a quiet inner knowing, or it may come as a bold, undeniable sign. Either way, it will be clear and it will be undeniable. Do not ignore the inner voice that speaks during these days, for it is being amplified by the alignment of this moment. This clarity is a gift, and it will prevent you from wasting energy on things that are no longer meant for you. The fourth week of September is also a time of harvest. Seeds you planted long ago, efforts you made, risks you took, prayers you whispered, are now ready to show fruit. For a long time, it may have felt like nothing was happening, like the soil was silent, like your work was going unnoticed. But growth was taking place in the unseen, beneath the surface, away from your eyes, and now, in this set-apart week, that hidden growth will burst forth. Expect results, expect recognition, expect reward. It will feel like things are happening suddenly, but remember, sudden breakthroughs are built on years of unseen preparation. What seems like overnight change is actually the moment of unveiling for something that has been forming all along. There is also a collective element to this week. You are not the only one experiencing the shift. Many others across the world, connected by energy, by spirit, by destiny, will also be stepping into their breakthroughs. This is why the energy will feel so intense. Because it is not just your transformation, it is a wave of transformation sweeping across chosen ones everywhere. This means that when you align yourself with this moment, you are not alone. You are part of a greater movement, a collective awakening, a rising tide that will lift many into their rightful places. This awareness should give you confidence. Your breakthrough is not an isolated event, it is part of a grander design. Be prepared for acceleration. What once took months could unfold in days. What once seemed far away could suddenly be within reach. This is the nature of divine timing. It compresses processes, it speeds up the unfolding, it multiplies results. But with acceleration comes responsibility. Guard your energy. Stay mindful of what you commit to. Not every door that opens is meant for you. Discernment will be crucial. The right opportunities will resonate with peace, clarity, and purpose. While distractions will drain you and leave you unsettled, trust yourself to know the difference. This week is not about saying yes to everything. It is about saying yes to what truly aligns. The momentum of this week will not fade quickly. The decisions you make and the actions you take will create a trajectory that carries into the months ahead. This is why it is important to remain intentional, to stay aligned, to embrace the opportunities that resonate with your destiny. The final days of September are not just about short-term wins. They are about establishing foundations that will carry you into a new chapter. The breakthroughs you experience now will ripple forward, shaping your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. This is why you must remain steady, focused, and courageous. The shift has begun, and you are standing in the very center of it. Chosen one, as you move deeper into this powerful week, you will begin to feel a shift in the way opportunities present themselves. Some will arrive in obvious forms: a message, an invitation, an offer that immediately catches your attention. Others will come disguised, wrapped in challenges or unexpected circumstances that test your ability to see beyond the surface. The universe does not always hand blessings in shiny packages. Sometimes it hides them within moments that require faith, courage, and vision. If you are able to look past the outer shell, you will uncover the treasure waiting inside. This week is about recognizing that what looks like chaos may actually be the seed of your breakthrough. You may also feel the presence of endings. Relationships that no longer carry purpose may begin to dissolve. Routines that kept you stagnant may break apart, and cycles that repeated for too long may finally close. Though it may feel painful in the moment, these endings are sacred. They are the clearing ground for something greater. Just as the earth must be tilled before new seeds can grow, Your life is being prepared for expansion. Trust that what leaves now is not meant to continue with you into the next season. It is not rejection, it is redirection. Release what no longer fits, because holding on will only weigh you down when you are meant to rise. During these days, you will find yourself encountering moments of deep reflection. You may suddenly remember past experiences, old lessons, or choices that shaped you. This is not by accident. The universe is drawing your attention to the wisdom you've gathered along the way. Every challenge you endured, every test you survived, every lesson you absorbed has been preparing you for this moment. This reflection is not to trap you in the past, but to remind you of how far you have come and how ready you now are. When the weight of memory rises, let it strengthen you, not weaken you. It is proof that you are more resilient than you realize and that you are fully equipped for what lies ahead. The energy of this week will also bring forth hidden talents and dormant gifts. Abilities you overlooked or passions you set aside may suddenly resurface with force. Pay attention to the things that ignite excitement within you, because they are clues pointing you toward your next level. You were never meant to stay hidden, chosen one. This is the season where what was kept in the background comes forward into the light. Whether it is creativity, leadership, wisdom, or resilience, the gift within you will demand expression. Do not suppress it. Allow it to rise, because this is the very gift that will unlock the doors being opened for you now. You may notice signs and synchronicities intensifying even more than before. Numbers repeating at strange times, dreams that feel alive, encounters that feel too precise to be random. All of these are confirmations that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Do not dismiss them as coincidences, for they are not. They are reminders that you are connected to something far greater than yourself, something guiding you with precision. The signs are like lights along a path, showing you the way forward, assuring you that you are not lost. In fact, you are walking directly into the unfolding of your destiny. The intensity of this week will also highlight your power of choice. It is not only about what happens to you, it is about how you respond. Opportunities can be presented, but it is your courage that determines whether you step into them. Breakthroughs can arrive, but it is your faith that decides whether you claim them. The fourth week of September will not simply hand you change, it will invite you to participate in it. You will be asked to step forward, to take action, to embrace the unknown. The courage you show now will multiply the rewards you receive later. This is why alignment matters, because when you choose in alignment with your purpose, everything else begins to flow with ease. Some of you will find that during this week, people begin to look at you differently. Recognition may come unexpectedly, from places you once felt invisible, from people who once doubted you. Do not be surprised if opportunities open in the very areas where you were once overlooked. This is the power of divine timing. What once was ignored now becomes undeniable. The tables turn, and suddenly, the value that was hidden in you becomes visible for all to see. This is not your doing alone. It is the orchestration of a season that was destined to arrive. Do not shrink back when the spotlight finds you. Stand tall, because you are prepared for this. The energy of acceleration will become stronger as the days pass. What starts with subtle shifts on the 24th will grow more pronounced by the 27th and 28th. By the time you reach the final days of this week, it may feel as though everything around you is moving at once. Do not be afraid of the pace. You were built for this moment. The quickening is not meant to overwhelm you, it is meant to carry you forward, to push you into the flow of destiny. Trust the pace, lean into it, and let it take you further than you thought possible. What is happening is not random. It is the alignment of years, the gathering of momentum, the arrival of your moment. Remember, chosen one, this is not only about personal gain, The shift happening now is bigger than you. It is about the role you are meant to play in the larger design. The blessing that finds you is not just for your comfort, it is for your purpose. You are being entrusted with influence, with resources, with clarity, so that you may impact others. This is why this week matters so much. It is not only about change in your life, but about transformation through your life. As you rise, others will rise with you. As you step forward, others will find courage. As you embrace your breakthrough, you will become a beacon for those still searching for theirs. This is how big the change truly is. It will blow up beyond your imagination. As the final days of September 2025 arrive, the atmosphere will feel electrified, as if everything around you is vibrating with anticipation. What began as subtle signs earlier in the week will now explode into undeniable breakthroughs. Conversations will lead to decisions, doors will open, and clarity will strike like lightning. The 29th and 30th carry a unique power, marking the moment where cycles close and new beginnings are born. Endings may feel sudden, but they are not loss. They are liberation, clearing the way for what truly belongs to you. This energy will not vanish when the calendar turns. It will echo forward, rippling into the months ahead. Opportunities that appear now will multiply. Connections formed will prove vital, and what feels small in these days will expand into something far greater. You will feel lighter, more courageous, more in sync with the flow of destiny. Old fears and doubts may try to resurface, but their presence is only proof that you are crossing into new territory. Stand firm, for the resistance is confirmation that the breakthrough is here. Chosen one, you will look back on this week as the turning point, the moment when delays broke, when clarity arrived, when destiny accelerated. This was never meant to be just another week. It is the explosion that launches you into the next chapter of your life. Carry gratitude as your anchor, for it multiplies every blessing. Carry courage as your weapon, for it unlocks every door. And carry faith as your shield, for it ensures you rise even higher. The fourth week of September 2025 will change everything. What was hidden will be revealed. What was blocked will flow. What was impossible will unfold. This is your moment, and it will not fade. It will echo, expand, and elevate you beyond anything you imagined. Step boldly, for this breakthrough is yours, and it will indeed blow up big time.